When you have a multiple choice test can be hard because the words count, right?
Test today?
No.
Oh.
When is your unit quiz?
Friday.
Wednesday. Hold please. Edit my response. We're now up to 5. Let's resubmit. Okay. Here we go. What's a population? It's a group of people, and it's how many of the people?
The whole.
All the people, right? It's all. What is a parameter?
Parameters sound like the low and high you said.
Okay. So it's hard. Now we're like, okay, let's go to sample. What's a sample?
It's a part of this.
It's the part of the population, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So population and sample are the same ideas because it's like the group of things you're looking at, right? It's a set and a subset. So if you said, what's a statistic, what would you guys say? It's a number. That's a great way to start with it. It's a number. Like a mean, an average is a statistic. A median is a statistic. A maximum, a minimum is a statistic.
I'm hungry. Jeff T. I was gonna do that today.
Okay.
What?
But a statistic is a number about the what? Which of those two words?
A statistic is the number of the.
Is it the mean of the population or is it the mean of the sample?
The mean of the
Sample. Okay, so a statistic is about a sample.
Yeah.
A parameter is about a population.
Yeah.
So, parameter is a number, stay with me, it's a number that quantifies the population. Parameter is population. So am I trying to coach you right now in a specific multiple choice question? Say yes, Ms. Rowe.
Yes.
Oh, okay, very good. So let's keep moving forward in this nice little thing here. So first thing, you're gonna need your Chromebook for today. We're gonna start your ethics and experiments choice board. You can finish it Wednesday after your quiz. You can finish it outside of class. I have a due date on it as Friday. Just because I wanted to make sure that you give it the time it deserves, okay?
Yeah.
The next thing is, on Wednesday, I can't be here, but Mr. Pat, who taught AP Stats over at Arcadia, and is awesome. You guys met Mr. Pat?
Mr. Pat's really good.
Mr. Pat's really good. He's just going to be here to help monitor you during your quiz. Your quiz is going to be on your Chromebook, okay? It's going to be a Google form that's locked down multiple choice. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. And then once you're done with your quiz, your Chromebook should then lock down or open it back up again. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes.
Or if things go wrong technologically, do we all just say we're not going to be cheaters?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're not going to be cheaters.
It's too easy.
I appreciate that. Okay.
What would be the point of learning?
So the thing with your quiz, and I'm going to get there in just a second. So your quiz is on Wednesday, and what I did in the Google Classroom, so this is new information. In the Google Classroom, I put your quiz as an assignment just so you know that to study for it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
And then in here, what I did was I put in that mixed practice, the one I had given you last week. I gave you my answer key so you can check your work or just use it, the answer key to study. Does that make sense? Right. And then what I gave you, hold on, close that, is I created a second review called the review of practice. It says Unit 1 review. And it's a doc. You don't have to do it and turn it in, right? Once again, you can just take a piece of scrap paper and write down your answers, or you can just go back and forth, because guess what's at the very end?
An answer key.
The answer key. Does that make sense? So you guys need to learn how to be self-studiers. Does that make sense? Yeah. So what I did is I went to an AI product that's used for teachers, and I put in your quiz, and I put in your review, and I said, can you make another review? And it started to spit this thing out, and I'm like, can you still add in a question about this? Can you add in a question about that? You know what I mean? Because I wanted to make sure I hit all the topics.
Yeah.
So this is what it came up with. And I liked it. I think it works, but it works in tandem with your other review and your note packet, right? So if you feel like, okay, these are the topics that we learned about in this unit, It's a lot of vocabulary. Now, for your quiz, one more thing. If you're someone that wants to put on headphones and do read write, you can like listen to your quiz be read to you, right? Do you guys know how to use the read write technology up here? Like you have that little thing guy and you can put the it's not in Cami. It's like, so here, do you see do you guys all have the puzzle piece?
Yeah.
In your Chromebook?
Yeah.
So when you turn that on, that's called read write technology. And it's what you can, my understanding is you should be able to highlight things. Let me see if I can. I think maybe if I do this. Whoa, nope. Stop. Oh, maybe it's telling me how to, nope, that's not what I want to do. I should be able to maybe put my cursor here. Right, now press play. Enjoyable of a reader, does that make sense? Stop is you pause or the stop, right? But if you're somebody that wants your test read to you, because it's a lot of words, I'm okay with that. Once again, what can't we do? Cheat. Yeah?
Bad.
Okay? And then I would ask that you spread out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only, we have a big enough room that everybody should be able to find a table by themselves or move the desks around or whatever. My desk is not a great place to go sit because it's a mess. I actually should clean that up for Mr. Pat. That'd probably be pretty nice. I just unlocked it like last week. I was like, oh, why is this still locked? Okay, so that takes care of that stuff. So do you guys have any questions about your quiz on Wednesday? Okay, great. So now let's talk about your choice board, okay? I want to walk you through it just briefly so you understand how to use it, okay? So when you go into the Google Classroom, you're going to get to, so it says due Friday. You can go here. I always go to classwork, but that's how I roll. So when you pop on it, there's two things. I would open up the board and then I would probably have a piece of scrap paper nearby or something. I'll show you both things. So basically the way the board works is there are links to 9 different topics. Your job is to choose 3. Each topic you should be giving about 20 minutes. Some of them are a 6-minute video. Some of them are just a web page, and you might want to do some multiple links. I'm asking you to think critically about the topics you choose. What did you learn? How did it make you feel? What would you tell somebody about it that doesn't know anything about it? What follow-up questions you might have. So, for example, I did give you are going to want to read all 9 things to decide which ones you want to do. You can always change your mind, right? You're like, whoa. But when you click on a video when you click on a link that goes to a video, this is where I'm not sure how well things work. I want to say if you play it here, you're going to be fine. If you try to take it to YouTube, it might say it's blocked.
It would.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So are you guys used to dealing with that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first time having to deal with that on the student side. Okay. If you have trouble, let me know. I can always put those into a slideshow to make it easier and blow it up bigger. Okay. Then, so say you've done your first one and you're happy with it. Then you would go to the Google form, and I'll double check the settings, but it should work. You are going to put in your information just so I can record you, and then you're going to pick the topic that you did, and then you're going to type your reflection. The questions that I just read through or, summarized kind of are up here. The expectation is to use your own voice, not copy and paste, and to do between 3 and 5 sentences. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. You can write more if you have passion about it, but I want some sort of an aha, or this makes me think about this, or this is what I learned, or man, that's terrible that we used to do that during experiments. I'm glad we don't do that anymore. Those kinds of ideas. Okay? Questions, concerns? All right, so you have all of class right now to work on that. And then so I would try to aim to get 2 of them done. If you need to submit your form to make sure you don't lose anything, submit it. I'll make sure you can submit it a second time with just the last one. Okay? Okay. All right. I might just put on some very light